Oh, yeah. Thursday and our weekly visit with Allan the Food Dude. Hello, Allan.
Good morning, guys. How y'all doing?
Oh, dude, we're hungry, man. That's how we're doing.
Awesome. Well, I'm sitting around last night going, man, it's Thursday in the morning. What am I going to cook for these guys? And, of course, I'm standing there in front of about a quart of strawberries I had just picked.
Oh, yeah.
And I went, I bet these guys have never had a true, not artificially flavored fruit bread.
Oh,
Here we
man.
go.
Here we
go.
Man.
Made y'all some little mini loaves.
Oh, dude.
And that is, yeah, that's what happens when you use the real stuff.
Man, that's good.
So how easy is this to make? You went out in your backyard, you got all the strawberries. And
Oh, yeah, I got containers after containers of strawberries. I like Sweets and Ozarks and Everbears and just your normal everyday garden center strawberries.
Yeah.
And I had a big batch last night, so I got those picked. Last time I started looking at them going, well, a couple of cups of flour and egg, saute the strawberries a little bit and a little sugar, just, soften them up so they're not crunchy. And, you fold it together, you pour it into little molds and...
Man, this is good. Dan, Dan, when Jeff said he was going to be on assignment, as he calls it, out of town, Dan said, listen, I hear you guys talking to the food dude every week, and for that reason and that reason alone, I'd love to sit in for Jeff.
I think I'm going to take over Jeff's Thursday shift from now on. Yes. Speaking about strawberries, we had strawberries that, we didn't pick. We got from the grocery store. But I cut them up and we sugared them last night and had them on just, what's the little cakes?
Little shortcakes.
Yeah, little shortcakes last night. So, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. If you've taken those same strawberries and just that little dash of sugar on them.
Yeah, just a little dash of sugar.
All right. Put
Doesn't
them in
take much, but
put them in
sugar.
No. I mean, in the entire batch of bread, the whole big batch of bread I made last night, there was less than a teaspoon of sugar. Mm-hmm. Because I just needed that teaspoon of sugar to heat up.
Didn't Mary Poppins sing about the teaspoon of sugar?
Just a teaspoon of sugar makes the medicine go down. Also makes your food really, really tasty on occasion. So all I did was just put the strawberries, sliced them up, put them in a saucepan over low heat until they softened up with a little dash of sugar over them. And then they would fold into the bread batter without having the lumps and chunks and stuff that you run into.
Right.
So honestly, this entire, again, I love telling people how fast and simple things can be. You are looking at less than 15 minutes worth of work.
Allan the Food Dude. Now, I'm going to look at the food.
Yes.
And inspect it.
Yes. I fully expect that out of you.
I'm visualizing right now the strawberries, but what is purple in here? Why do I have some purple in here?
Well, that is because you have sweets. You have a really dark, super dark red strawberry in there called a sweet. And when you saute them out or you heat them, you get the reds and purples out of the color.
Did you know that, Dan?
I did not know that.
There you go.
I thought it might have been some blueberries snuck in, which I wouldn't have minded.
Well, the blueberries aren't quite in yet.
Right.
So, I've got about 40 feet of those bushes.
Okay.
So you can expect 2 or 3 different kinds of blueberry dishes when they're ready.
Okay, since we've got the food guy in here, I actually have on, and I imagine most people are for Memorial Day weekend, They got the grill going.
Let's
I've got
talk
a big,
grill.
huge, big, huge graduation party. My daughter just graduated high school about a week and a half ago and everything. So we're having everybody over, and of course I've got the grill going. It's not going to be, hamburgers, hot dogs, a little brats. I'll probably put some chicken on there. But what would your advice be for this weekend?
Pre-cook.
Pre-cook.
All right. Here's the thing that happens with chicken constantly. Chicken takes forever.
It takes forever.
To
It does.
get done through the bone.
Yes.
All right. Now we're not talking competition grade here, right?
Yeah.
We're feeding the masses.
Yes.
All right.
Dan's feeding a bunch of high school graduates.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's your little trick. Get you a stock pot.
Right.
And not a big giant rolling boil, but pre-boil the chicken with flavor.
Oh, okay.
So put your barbecue sauce or whatever in the water, pre-cook the chicken the day before.
Okay.
Now, all you're doing now when you take that chicken out, it's cooked. It's cooked all the way through the bone. You're not worrying about giving anybody salmonella or anything. Now what you're worried about is getting that grill flavor on the chicken.
Yes.
And adding some sauce and getting that finish.
Yeah.
But now the chicken's going to take you 15 to 20 minutes
instead
not
of that,
2 hours.
Right.
And I know every barbecue true aficionado just jumped and twinged at that. But let me tell you, when it comes time, when we are looking at mass feeding.
Right.
And you ain't got time for 2.5 hours for that chicken thigh
because I'm probably
to
gonna
finally cook all the way through.
Yeah, I'm cooking for 50, 70 people.
Ribs.
So, yes.
Ribs
Really?
cook quick.
You got a big crowd.
Yeah, I got a big crowd.
Oh, I looked at Dan and I went, this man is feeding a pile of people. I can already tell. So the real trick here is now, like your brats.
Yes.
Brats take forever on the grill.
Yes, they do.
All right, you know what? Pre-cook them babies in a little beer on the stove, put in your onion. Go ahead and get your flavor in now.
And then just sear them.
And tomorrow, you're heating and eating.
There we go.
Because when you throw them on the grill, they get the grill marks, they'll get that good grill flavor on the outside of them. They'll have whatever flavor you did with them earlier already instilled. So, now again, we're not talking competition cooking.
No.
We're talking mass cooking.
Yes, exactly.
I got to feed 100 hungry teenagers.
Yes, exactly.
And I would almost rather feed a pack of wolves because, I remember being 15, 16, 17 and, you're hollow.
Right.
You can eat some stuff.
Yes.
And, hate to say it like this, but at 17, you're not exactly, a food critic for Epicurious. You're here to chow down.
Yeah.
You're looking for some flavor and some food.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the hamburgers or the hot dogs.
But that's
a little salt and pepper.
Well,
boom,
hot dogs are pre-cooked anyway, so you're just heating, eating, and grilling them.
Exactly.
They're my perfect poster child for why this works.
Yeah.
Hamburgers, make the patties thin.
Yeah,
they'll be done in just keep it thin. Ribs.
Yeah, I don't like big, thick hamburger patties.
Well, all right. Yeah, I'll pick on my poor dad. Loved Texas chompers, and I mean big, giant,
You're talking
thick. And that sounds so good, but about halfway through it, you feel like you're chewing through lard.
Yes.
You're just like,
it's true.
You're just like, oh, come on. And when you're talking about the grill, thin is in, pre-cook is your friend, but pre-cook means you can play with flavor. And Ditch tell you, I'm all about texture and flavor.
Oh, yeah.
Because one of the things I love to do is wings. But the problem with wings, if you don't have a pressure cooker, if you're not using the pot thing or whatever, is it's almost impossible to get the outside beautiful, golden, and crunchy, and the inside actually cooked. So I pre-cook all the wings. No one has caught me at this in 20 years.
now they're on to you, Allan.
And now they're amazed, like, oh my God, the jerk flavor is all the way through to the bone. How do you do this? And I'm thinking, yesterday in a stock pot.
Yeah.
And I got to let them seep, and they got to sit, and they got to absorb all that flavor. And, and again, if I was competition cooking, we'd be talking a little bit different.
Exactly.
But we're talking like you said, you got 30, 40, 50 people rolling in the backyard. They ain't looking to meet Chef Boyardee. They're looking to see some food.
I'm going to have my apron that says kiss the chef.
Kiss the cook.
Yes,
That's it.
Allan's masterclass on barbecue. We just learned the trick. Pre-cook.
Pre-cook.
Oh, my gosh. It will save your life. Now, a couple other things to throw on the barbecue that will lose your mind. Fresh corn.
Well, I'm all in with fresh corn.
Talk to me about that, Allan.
All right. Buy the corn in the shuck.
Yeah.
Buy it in the shuck. All right. When you get home, pick 1/4 of it. Peel the shuck back. Get the silks out.
Yes.
Rub that down with your butter, your salt, your pepper, whatever seasoning you want in there. Put the shuck back over it. And then set those off, not directly on the heat, off to the side, and just let them get hot. Or wrap them in foil and throw them right on the heat.
I'm with you right there. Yes.
What is it? Less than 10 minutes?
Oh, less than 10 minutes.
I mean, you just basically want to get the corn hot.
Yes.
Okay.
Flip that baby off, Ditch. You will lose your mind. It is so good.
I do a little butter, a little Italian seasoning.
You do the Italian?
I do the
got
Italian
a friend that does Cajun.
Okay.
Got the Cajun sprinkles, puts a little fire on it. The minute you say we're going to cook with fire, he knows I got all excited. It's like, oh yeah.
The conversation went from strawberry bread to fire.
Well, it's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
No, you got Allan fired up.
batches of stuff like this, and you guys, you can really cheat. Go to the cheapy section of your grocery store, and you can buy those little pancake mixes, lemon breads, and all that kind of stuff. All right, they're not from scratch like this.
Yeah.
But buy about 4 of those packets. What are they, like 88 cents a piece?
Yes, yeah.
Dump it all in a big bowl, mix it all up, and make cupcakes. Make muffins.
Oh, wow.
Now you got a big pile of bread sitting over there that's not just a big pile of bread. Now you got lemon poppy seed or you have a little imagination in the kitchen, and suddenly people are like, oh, these are the best cupcakes, the best muffins. You don't even have to these are the best muffins I ever had. And you're like, it's pancake mix.
I'm a cornbread.
You don't tell them that.
I'm a cornbread muffin guy.
Oh, well,
I do that all the time.
Cornbread muffin mix is like the most versatile thing in your kitchen.
The little Jiffy box, boom, you put it in, boom, there you go.
You got catfish, you're good to go. You got
Allan's
shrimp,
got me
you got good
excited
to go.
this morning.
I got him stirred up for you, Mitch.
There was something I was going to bring up. I read yesterday. How do you feel about flavored briquettes? Specifically, Miller Lite has come out with a beer infused charcoal briquette.
All right, here's the problem with that.
Okay.
It ain't beer.
All right.
That's just the simple problem. It's not beer. It's a beer smell or a beer flavor being created by chemistry. It ain't the beer. So I understand what they're trying to do.
Well, they're trying to sell more product.
They're trying to cash in.
Yeah.
And, guys, I think what I would have done was hire somebody like me to come out with this year's cooking tips rather than put weird stuff in the briquettes. And, I'm not a fan because when you do weird stuff like that, I'm going to pick on like the Halloween bun. Some fast food restaurant
Burger King did the black
bun.
Yes.
All right, what they didn't realize was what your digestive system was going to do to all that black coloring. And it turned bright Shrek green.
Yep, I remember that.
And people were
terrifying.
Amazed.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the word amazed because you get unintended consequences.
Well, they didn't think the whole science through.
Well, it was a great idea. It was fun, but I'm not sure I want beer-soaked flavor hamburgers.
Yeah, I
was kind of like, I'm with. I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
but we already were doing that with your product.
Exactly.
Just lean into it. Don't listen. Sometimes you got to tell the marketing department to go sit down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every so often.
In the big meeting, they're like, we got a great idea this summer. We're going to put the Miller Lite logo on charcoal bags and tell everybody that it's beer-infused charcoal briquettes, and they're going to buy it like crazy.
Well, I know the reason why. It's all about the display. You put the charcoal there, then you have the 12 packs right there beside it.
Yeah.
No, now I'm good with the display.
Yes.
Dan's all about that. Dan, the Lego man, knows all about marketing.
It's all about the display. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. I guarantee you.
All right. Allan, where do they get this strawberry bread recipe you just spoke of?
Okay, they can just pop over to thecookingtodayshow.com. There'll be some pictures up and the recipe and all that. And you can follow our little culinary misadventures. And who knows, you might even get some grilling stuff this weekend because we have a festival.
Oh, yeah, the Italian festival.
Me and you going to talk some food this weekend.
Yeah. Italian festival is going on. It's next weekend. We're going to be live out there, actually, for our Saturday programming next weekend at the Italian festival. And that includes the Tool Talk guys, the racing show.
That will include me then.
And that will include Dan. Dan will be there.
Come on, Dan.
All right, Allan the Food Dude. Thanks, sir.